All right. Well, welcome to our little gathering, our little virtual gathering, where we're going to share with you a little bit about LifeVantage and what we love about it and what is coming, or what is here, actually. It's here now. We are Luke and Heidi Ankeny, and we live in Southern Idaho. We've been a part of LifeVantage for 6 years now and don't see ourselves going away from it at all because we believe in it so much. So there's been so much excitement around our company and what is happening that we wanted to throw this Zoom together for you tonight and share with you what we know and what we're excited about. We have a lot of personal testimonies in our own family. The reason that I got started in this, I was first, and Luke joined in with me, is a friend of mine from nutritional therapy school told me that I needed to look at these products. And she said that she thought that they would help my son, our son, who is, he's always struggled with some things in school. He's struggled socially. He's had some gut issues for pretty much all of his life. And so I had done a lot of nutritional stuff to try and help him, but I just felt like there was something on a deeper level. And she knew that. And when she saw these products, she knew they lined up right alongside my wanting to do things naturally and use things that are healthy for us. And so I looked at it, I saw the science, I saw what these products were doing for so many other people. And I jumped in pretty much all at once as a customer and consultant. And we haven't looked back since. And it's just gotten better and better. Our health has improved, our energy, our sleep, my brain fog, all of these things that were bothering us. But we're seeing our son progress too. And we're super excited about that. So,
And for me, I got started because Heidi told me to take the products. And I signed up as a consultant originally thinking I would help a few people here and there. I haven't done a lot with it. And lately, with the launch of the new product, it's, I think, more spiritual for me than anything. I really just feel convicted that it's something I'm supposed to share with other people to help them get healthier. That's why I'm here.
now it's not advancing. Technical difficulty.
For
Well, our slides aren't advancing. Let's see. There we go. And I usually use PowerPoint. All right. So at LifeVantage, we call ourselves the activation company. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that and kind of give you some examples of what that means and why that's different from other things. So activation is different than supplementation. Supplements are like, they're good. There are good times and places for supplements and they can be beneficial, but that's like throwing a Dixie cup of water on a fire, on a house fire, where activation uses your body's natural God given pathways and it turns those pathways back up to work optimally. So it's like turning on the whole house sprinklers when you have a house fire. It allows your body to do things the way it's designed, like when we were younger before the world, the toxins and the foods and the bad water and our poor sleep and all of the, bad choices that we make, that all impacts how well our body functions. Activation reminds our body and cleans it up so that it can function optimally. And it makes a huge difference over just supplementation. So,
The flagship product is called Protandim NRF2. What it does is it activates the body's own ability to make antioxidants to combat all the toxins that we are bombarded with every single day. Oxidative stress is it is like the leading cause for a lot of, right?
yep,
Yeah, a lot of different illnesses
age
and
related diseases.
age-related diseases. And you know what first caught my attention when talking about NRF2 was when someone said, you could eat like a million blueberries and it still wouldn't have the same impact as taking this one little yellow pill. I know when I first started taking NRF2, one of the things I noticed right away was my ability to rest at night. It's really increased in that to me that my body was working when that tandem was doing what.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have this fun little saying now at LifeVantage. We say, you take it to make it. So that's kind of how we explain um, activation. People don't do this yet. That's how we explain activation to people is, for this example, you take Protandim NRF2 to make antioxidants. Our body was designed to make those, and they're so much more powerful than anything we can eat. Of course, still eat the blueberries, but when our body can do it on its own, even better. So the next one, we have so many different activation products, but we're just going to highlight a few of our really key ones. The next one is our liquid collagen. And with this one, we say you take collagen or take, this says healthy glow essentials because it's those two combined, but that will help your body to make collagen. So Protandim NRF2 will make antioxidants, and with the collagen, the liquid collagen, your body is reminded how to make collagen again, like when we were younger. As we get older, that production slows down a lot. So when you combine these two together, it's a really cool thing that happened when people started taking the collagen with their NRF2 when it came out. Um, we were hearing reports of things happening in people's bodies and benefits that they were seeing that we couldn't contribute or attribute to Protandim NRF2, and we couldn't attribute it to the liquid collagen. So it caught the scientists' attention, and they said, we really need to look into this and see what's happening. They did a study, a gene study, and they found that when you combine these two products together, they work in synergy so that they are, it's kind of like a 1 + 1 = 3 thing with these two. They're doing something completely different or in addition to what they do on their own. And essentially, what they found is that it is turning down the body's cellular stress response. So our bodies, because of our environment and not being well and all the things that impact us, our cells are on high alert all the time, like our flight or fight response. And so they're always on high alert and in this stress mode. And these two together were showing to turn that trigger down so that the cells could rest and it allowed the body to repair. It was pretty cool that they were able to see that in a study that they did. So these two together, super amazing combination. And just a few before and after pictures to show you on, and these people are liquid collagen and NRF2, drastic increases in external results, which are super great. And people love seeing that. But external results happen because of what's going on inside the body. And so if you imagine, her fine lines and wrinkles, and imagine the wrinkles on the insides of her body, wrinkles, things in her organs, everything in our body has collagen in it, whether it be bones, muscles, ligaments, our brain, our heart, everything that has any kind of pliability to it, collagen is involved. And so just think about that when you see someone's external results. These are my eyes on the left. I didn't even realize that I had that like puffiness and hooded eyelid until I got 2 weeks in and I took another picture and I was like, oh my goodness, that was crazy. And then my friend Melita here, she just had amazing results. She just looked so much fresher and younger. And I know she was feeling a lot better too. And this is our friend Betty on the left. She's like the poster child for our collagen at LifeVantage. Everybody knows Betty now. And collagen is not just for women. Men can use it. Luke takes it.
Yep.
And a lot of men saw really great results too. Saw and felt. Want to do this one?
Yeah, so Axio, I don't know as much as Heidi about it, but so many people go towards sugary drinks. And this is something that is way better for the brain. I know for me, it just gives me better mental clarity and focus. And I usually take one like mid-afternoon. That's me. Well, but powers your brain and body, supports positive mood, and then activates, like I said, your mental clarity and your focus. And it's super easy to take. You just, dump it in the bottle of water, shake it up, good to
Yep. So I like the word neurotransmitters. I'm a science nerd. And this
I am
says
not.
brain messengers. I don't like that. So I like to say you take Axio to make neurotransmitters. That just sounds so cool and so fancy, but it does activate your brain. All right, so this was the next question. Of course, we have other activation products, but what else can we activate? And I know this is why you guys are here tonight to learn more about this. LifeVantage has seen the trend of the health in our country, and they wanted to provide something that would help people with their weight loss, weight management, blood sugar control, all of those things, gut brain communication. They wanted to provide a natural option for people because there's so much out there that is harming people and it comes with a lot of negative side effects. So we have figured out a way to activate your body's own GLP-1 production, which if you want to take this slide, I'll just no.
Go ahead. Well, finish.
Okay. I A lot of people don't know that GLP-1 is a hormone that your body makes. Because of what the news talks about with GLP-1, many people think that it's something that you are injecting into your body, that it's a foreign substance that you're giving your body to lose weight. It is a hormone that we make. The injections that people are taking are synthetic, and so it sort of tricks your body. That's why it comes with a lot of side effects. And some of them are very scary. So we have found again a way to activate your body. And what this hormone does is it controls your relationship with food. And that impacts us in so many different ways, from how we feel about ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves, how we look. And so being able to kind of reset our body with this GLP-1 production, it stops that cycle of yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and it allows us to take back control and balance our hunger hormones, balance our weight loss, allow our gut to communicate to our brain. We've been on this for 4 days now, and I can tell you, with like on day two, we were literally feeling that communication happening between our gut and our brain.
Yeah, it's really hard to explain. And I was picking people's brains that were a part of the pre-launch trial, just like trying to figure out what I was going to experience before I started taking it. And then once I started taking it, we were still there, and I was like, "There's no way it's working this fast." Um, but like it says on the slide, less impulse. So we drove to Kansas City and back. So on the way back, on the way there, we were not taking the GLP-1, right? And we snacked pretty much for
The whole
24
way.
hours straight. Um, on the way back, and it wasn't like a conscious effort to not snack, but it was just like snack bag was in the back of the car and it stayed there. We stopped for lunch, we'd get some food, stop for dinner, eat. But that impulse and that craving wasn't there. And I like Saturday night, no, Sunday night when we were driving, like the only thing I was craving was salad, which I thought was weird because I don't really like salads, but I ate one and it was really good. Um, so in the one of the things I thought was cool was, they did a 12-week human clinical study. And these are some of the results that came out of that. 82% of people felt like they took back control of their relationship with food. 96% chose smaller portions. 11% of total body weight loss. And one of the cool things is the percentage of visceral fat loss, which is that fat loss, that fat that surrounds our organs and is just super harmful. I get dropped that much in that 12-week period. Reduced sugar cravings, on average lost a loss of 9 pounds in 8 weeks and up to 25 pounds in 12 weeks. Um, one of the things I just thought was neat was like the people on this trial had no idea in this study what they were taking, and all of them saw these results, whether they were just taking the GLP-1 by itself or whether they were taking the GLP-1 with the NRF2 activated as well. They saw the same results, and I think it's pretty telling when a scientist gets up. Is the next slide talk about me and patent pending?
I don't know that I have that on here.
Anyway, one of the five things they shared with us is that this product is now patent pending, and then they talked about what you have to be able to do in order to get that patent pending. And one of them, you got to be able to have a product that no one else does. But then they have to be able to prove that all these things work from the clinical study, and it was pretty impressive. Here's just a couple of examples. I actually don't know these people. We do on some of the slides, but from day 1 to day 10, 7 inches lost. And a lot of it at first they're seeing and they're thinking is just like your body's just flushing some stuff. And so, um, but you know, 7 inches lost, and then um, just the before and after of this day. So my new hashtag when I'm posting stuff online is no more dad bod, because so many people just my age. I mean, I'm just hearing it from more and more guys as they see my post that they're connecting with it because that's how they feel.
Yeah. women too. It happens to all of us. This is our friend Shauna. We know her very well. She's a really good friend of ours. And this is just her 3 week results, 14 pounds, 5 inches down. She's on 7 weeks now and she's lost 20 pounds in 7 weeks. And her pictures are dramatic. It is very noticeable. The thing that Shauna has said to us over and over again is it's like her brain like her brain had self-control activated. She said, I don't know how else to put it other than my brain was rewired or turned on, and I know what I need and I know when I need it, and I don't want anything else in between. And so she is feeling great. She loves the energy that she has. She said she's sleeping even better than she was before. So on these, the gal on the left in the red shorts, she actually is someone who was taking a semaglutide or an injection of a synthetic version of GLP-1, and she had kind of stalled out, which happens very regularly. Your body gets to a point where it sort of stops using it. And so she's kind of stalled out at her weight loss. On the left is where she was stuck at, and that's not where she wanted to be. So she did work with her medical professional as she started on the natural GLP-1 activation system and weaned herself off of the other one. And she immediately started losing weight again because now her body was able to do it naturally. And so she, at 21 days, was down 6 pounds and hadn't changed anything else except for decreasing the semaglutide. She's completely off of it at this point and only taking the natural, which is called Mind Body. I did not mention that, and I need to put it on the slides, but it's called the Mind Body GLP-1 activators. And then Andrea on the right hand side, she's a friend of mine as well, and she's had some really great results with her system too. 21 days, she was down a little over 9 pounds and 5 inches.
She's a mom of like eight living
Eight.
in a, they travel around the United States. So
Yeah, yeah. So she's doing really well. And then men, because this is not weight loss is not just a struggle for women. This is for
Uh,
men as well.
yeah, and I just think as guys, we don't talk about it as much, or we don't talk about how much it bothers us. And so that's one of the reasons. I told Heidi yesterday, I am just reaching out to guys much because that's what I feel like I'm supposed to. And I'll obviously talk to women as well. But here on the left, 3 months, 239 to 207 pounds. And then the guy on the right, he was actually spoke on stage and he was pretty fit before. But then you see him now and it's like, holy cow, he just looked really good.
Yeah.
And for some people it's a little bit they need to help with, and for some people it's a lot, and for some it's just making that connection between your gut and your brain work right. And like our friend Jamie, who we don't think we have a picture of, she's lost 3 pounds, but she's more toned, and she just feels better.
Yeah, yeah. The people who were already fairly fit, and you wouldn't look at them and think that they need to lose any weight, their body composition is changing. So, one of the things, and I didn't have a slide for this, but one of the things that the clinical human trial showed is that 100% of people who lost weight lost zero muscle mass, which is huge because on the synthetics, that's what people lose first. You're losing weight, yes, but a lot of it is muscle weight. And so, if they then go off that product, they gain back more fat, not the muscle. It just makes it so much harder for your body to get the muscle back. So losing 100% of people losing zero muscle mass is a huge, huge, huge testament to how these bodies are working with or how these products are working with our bodies naturally to help us be the healthiest that we can. So these are just to give you guys a glimpse of what the system looks like. This one on the far right is just the mind body system. It's a two-part super simple system. It's 2 capsules in the morning, 30 minutes before any calories, just water. And then at any point after that 30 minutes, you can eat however you like, and you can drink your MB Enhance, which is a powder. You just mix it into any kind of a drink or into yogurt or something like that, a smoothie. So that is the system on its own, but there are stacks that include other activators. And so we just help people get started wherever they can with whatever their health concerns are. And we can kind of find the best pack for people.
Why LifeVantage? Why now? One of the things that LifeVantage has done the last couple of years is rework their compensation plan to work for all types of consultants, those who want to just sell product and those who want to build, a business and have a team of people as well. And so there's opportunity for everyone to earn. One of the neat things I think about LifeVantage that sets it apart from other companies is that the products don't just supplement, they activate. And because of that, people don't want to go off them because they feel so good when they're on them and they know their body is working correctly and the way God intended it. Also, LifeVantage is a publicly traded company, which gives them full transparency. Their board is involved. You can see it where it's traded. And then just it says Activation Nation is thriving, but more than that, like just get going to events and then like we have really good friends all over the country now, which I think is one of the huge benefits and super encouraging and positive people. That's something I know I need in my life. One of some of our really good friends live in Nebraska, and we actually were able to see them just on a spur of the moment trip where we were meeting someone and we happened to meet in Nebraska and we got to spend time with them. And that only happened because of the family and the community that LifeVantage offers.
Yeah, yeah. And I think even more so now than ever, this company is thriving because this new product of the mind body GLP-1 system is throwing us into momentum. We've had amazing products in the past, and I will never downplay what those products do for people. NRF2 is the base of everything that we do. But this is speaking to such a huge population of people right now in our world that are concerned about their weight, that want to improve their health, that want to stay healthy and live longer, fuller years. And it's just opened the door for this company to explode because people are they're afraid of of what's going to happen to their health. They're not as trusting of an injectable synthetic anymore. And so people are looking for natural options. And that was very apparent with the launch of this product, which just happened 4 days ago. And we we sold over 50% of the first inventory stock at the warehouse in less than 24 hours because people were waiting for this. They were ready for this, and it's just going to get bigger from there. So we like to encourage people to just think about who do you know? Okay, this isn't always about making money. Yes, we're doing this as a business, but we all know people who are struggling, people who want to feel better, people who want to lose some weight. And if you know those people, and you know that there's something that might be able to help them, why not share it with them? And then it can help your family as well financially. And so that's the approach that we're taking is we're just looking to help one more person, the next person, because those people are out there looking and praying for an answer.
Yeah, LifeVantage has visionary leadership from the top. Steve Fife has been the CEO for a few years now. Used to be the chief financial officer, and then he was promoted. But Steve has surrounded himself with some amazing leaders that know the industry and that work tirelessly to make sure that consultants have what they need to succeed and that people have the products. It's recognized. People write about it. People know LifeVantage. It's credited by its peers, and because it's a publicly traded company, it has to be financially transparent.
Yeah, which is a really big deal. So there's a few ways that just so you guys can kind of see what does it look like as far as the compensation plan if sharing with other people is something that you are interested in. So one side is just simply by sharing product with customers. You gather customers, you help people find the best fit for them and help them with their health. And you can earn up to 40% off of customer sales. That's through the customer sales profit, which is the difference between their price and what your price is as a consultant. But then you also can earn personal sales bonuses, which are extra rewards for hitting volumes, different volume milestones. And as a brand new customer or consultant, you are able to earn fast track bonuses as well. And then on the growing a team side, the other leg of our compensation plan if you bring in other people who want to share the word, who want to share LifeVantage with their circles and their communities, then you can earn commissions on those people and all that their organization is doing. So you get level commissions for helping other people share and grow their business. Else
No.
about that? Okay, so they did redo our packs, our enrollment packs. So when someone is interested in starting as a consultant, there are multiple different enrollment packs. These are just the three most popular ones, but they've redone them to include the MB system so that when a new consultant is coming in, they can get started on that right away and start their own story as well. So just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of those. There are other packs, but like I said, those are the most popular ones. So thank you so much for joining us
Thank
tonight.
you.
We certainly hope that you learned a little bit. And if you have questions, for sure, stay on. I'll stop the recording and we can check in with everybody. We hope you have a great night.